So it has just been announced that today, August 13th, 2026, that at the Bristol night race, the M&M's car will be coming back on the 54 car of Ty Gibbs. Now, it will seem strange to see the 54 on a Kyle Busch paint scheme. However, you've got to remember that Kyle Busch did run a 54 car in the Xfinity Series. Here's a photo of said car. And what makes it come back to full circle is that Kyle Busch also drove a Monster Energy car. Fun or not so fun fact about the Monster Energy Xfinity car and Kyle Busch is that while driving the Monster Energy sponsored 54 car, Kyle Busch would actually crash in the Xfinity race at Daytona before the Daytona 500, crashing into a wall before turn 1. This would later kickstart his injury with his broken leg, and would take about a few months before he would get back to actual Cup racing. This would later kickstart his championship run and winning the 2015 Sprint Cup Championship. And once both M&M's and Kyle Busch left Joe Gibbs Racing in 2022, in 2023, Ty Gibbs would later take over the 18 car, now later renumbered to the 54 car, and would be using the Monster sponsorship. Kind of funny how Kyle Busch was also sponsored by Monster. But this car number in the history of Kyle Busch aside, it is really cool to see that every memory of Kyle Busch, every win, everything about Kyle Busch is on this car. All the little images you see on this car is Kyle Busch wins / memories of him. You can see on the car, which is also fitting because the last time the M&M's car was ran is when it was at the Phoenix race of 2022, where Kyle Busch's fan memories, images of Kyle Busch's fans were on the car. Now it's Kyle Busch himself. It was first the fans who were rooting for the driver every year, every race. Now it's the driver they rooted for being on the car. And the fact that this car even exists right now is both sad and heartwarming to see. The fact we can see a Joe Gibbs Racing car don these colors again after so many years. 4 years now.
At all.
Can you believe that? And the fact that M&M's came back to the sport for maybe this one race just to sponsor this car and to make it look the same as it did when Kyle ran with it is so awesome. And the fact everyone came back, everything came together to do this, and the greatest thanks I have to say as a fan is to Samantha Busch, and the fact how she's been dealing with this whole situation. She's been so strong through this, and letting this all happen and continuing on his legacy. And I really appreciate her for carrying on his legacy and being so strong through this whole situation. And she explains this very well, and I didn't have a personal connection with Kyle, and she did. And it's beautiful just to see how she describes him. You can really tell that she loved him very much, and it's really sad, but it's almost happy in a way to see this just be here. This car right here is so awesome, and I really appreciate everyone who came together to make this car happen. And I appreciate Samantha Busch as well. I hope you can get through everything, even though it's been a few months past. I hope you can get through everything as well as you can, and just know we are there with you as the whole entire sport of NASCAR and the Kyle Busch fan base. We won't forget Kyle, and I hope he's turning laps in heaven, and just like this car, the 54 and Kyle Busch almost went full circle, just like any race should.